Okay, Abhi, we will start. So this is telephone's bell to cell. Can you tell me what is bell to cell? Abhi,
No, sir.
Bell refers to Alexander Graham Bell, who discovered the telephone, and cell refers to cell phone. Cell phone means mobile phones. Right? Bell means Alexander Graham Bell, the first telephone or the person who invented the telephone. And cell refers to cell phone. Cell phone is another name for mobile. Cell phone is another name for mobile. Got it?
Yes,
And what is Bell? Alexander Graham Bell. What is Bell? And who was Alexander Graham Bell? The person who invented the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell was a person who invented the telephone. So the inventor of the telephone, the first telephone, to cell means cell phone. Cell means cell phone. Cell phone. What is cell phone? What is cell phone? What is the meaning of cell phone? What is the meaning of cell phone? Cell phone is another name for mobile phone. Cell phone is another name for mobile phone. Got it? Rupam?
Yes.
We are today we have a story. Telephones bell to cell. Bell means Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the telephone, and cell means cell phone, which is another name for mobile phone. Mobile phone or cell phone, starting from Alexander Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone to modern cell phone or mobile phone. Got it? Both of you?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Yes, sir.
When you want to make, now read, can you see the screen, what I'm presenting?
You want to make a call.
When you want to make a call, don't read like this. How is that? I mean, when you want to, this is how you read it. When you want to make a call, it should be together. When you want to make a call, what do? Don't write. When you want, this is not the way you read. When you want to make a call, what do you do? Say, when you want to make a call, what do you do? Say this.
To make a call.
What do you do? एक साथ बोलो. What do you do? एक साथ. When you want to make a call, what do you do? Reach out for a cell phone. Now most of us reaches for a cell phone, or we use a landline plugged to a wall. A landline which is fixed to a wall. So either a landline phone. Rupam, you know what is a landline phone? Rupam, your mic is mute. Rupam, your mic is mute.
Yes, sir.
I told you in my class, don't keep the mic mute. In my class, don't keep the mic mute. I've told you. If you want to keep the class mute, please don't attend my class. Don't keep your mic mute. Reach out for a cell phone or use a landline plugged to a wall. The Rupam, I was asking, do you know what is a landline? Rupam.
It is the telephone's, sir, it is the telephone wire.
Wired telephone, yeah. Telephone with wires. Sometimes they are, you have to plug them to a wall. You have to put them inside that power. Here you have a battery, there you don't have a battery, so you have to plug them to a telephone line connection. So perhaps the one in the post office, or you can go to a post office or the phone at the grocery store where you pay the shopkeeper to use it. Either you can go to the post office or any other store or any other shop and you can pay money to use the phone. That is a landline phone. So whichever it is, the way you make the call remains the same. You enter the number and wait for it to ring. Whether it is a cell phone, mobile phone, or whether it is a landline phone, how you make the call is the same. The same way you make a call. What do you do to make a call? What do you do to make a call? Rupam,
Cell phone.
any phone. What do you do to make a call?
Cell phone.
Any phone. The method is same.
Mobile.
What do you do to make a call? Any phone. What do you do to make a call? The method is same. What do you do if you want to make a call? Any phone. Rupam, what do you do to make a call? If you want to make a call, what you will do? You have to do something. What you will do? If you want to make a call, yeah, say,
Sir, we have to dial
and wait for it to ring. You have to dial the number or enter the number and wait for it to ring. Right. Dial the number and wait for it to ring. But it was not always this simple. Previously, it was not simple. Let us see how it was not simple. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1880s.
What?
In 1880s means 1880, 1881, 1882, 1883. The full 10 years period is called 1880s. The plural S is there. 1880 means one particular year, 1880. 1880s means 1980, 1981, 1982, 1983 till 1989. The full period, the 10 years is called 1980s. He made his first call on March 10, 1876. The first call, who made the first call? Who made the first call? Who made the first call?
Alexander.
Graham Bell on March 10, 1876. And where did he make the call? Boston, USA to his assistant Thomas Watson.
Boston, USA.
And he made the call to his assistant Thomas Watson. Bell shouted into the mouthpiece, asking Watson to come and see him. The assistant heard Bell through his earpiece and came running from the next room. That was the first telephone call made by Alexander Graham Bell. At that time, the telephones did not have dials. The two phones were directly connected to each other by wire. They did not have dial. You do not have to dial the number. Only two phones will be connected. Means you can only speak to that person. You can't speak to anyone else. If my phone is directly connected to your phone, only I can talk to you. I cannot talk to anyone else. So this is the first telephone. Then second, as more people began to get telephones, now telephones are getting popular. So more people are getting telephones. A central place called an exchange was set up. There is an exchange. The exchange had a switchboard connected to every telephone in the area. An operator could plug in the wires on a switchboard to connect any two phones. So if there are 20 phones, the operator can connect any two phones. There will be a switchboard, so any phone can be connected to any phone. A switchboard looks like this. So any phone can be connected to any phone, but you have to go to the exchange. You can't have the phone at home at that time. You have to go to the exchange, tell the operator I want this phone, then they will connect one phone to another phone. So that is the next development. Getting an exchange where even if you have 100 phones, one phone can be connected to another phone. But you can't do it directly. You have to go to exchange and tell the operator. Till now got it? Got the thing, Srish?
Yes,
So what you are doing? What you have to do? You have to go to exchange. Where do you go? What is the place called? The place is called a telephone exchange. Now what does it have? It has a switchboard. What does it have? It has a switchboard. When you tell the operator, then they will connect the two telephones. Then this is the second development. First development, only one person can talk to one person. I can talk only to you. Second, there is a switchboard, so you can connect any person to any person, but within that area, only for that area. Then, and the telephones look like this. Now see, this is the first kind of telephone. This is the first kind of telephone. They had a separate mouthpiece to speak into and earpiece to listen from. You have got one earpiece where you can listen and one mouthpiece where you can talk. They still did not have number dials. Here also you don't find any number dial. Still there are no number dials. You don't see any number. Still you are not seeing any number. There is the oldest form of telephone. Now see the next one. Hello, how may I help you? As soon as you lift the telephone, the operator, could you please connect me to Dr. Andrew? One moment. What you have to do? You picked up the receiver. A telephone operator would greet you. Hello, may I help you? He would greet you. The operator would then plug in a few wires and the doctor's phone would start ringing. So this is how the phone worked in those days. First you picked up the receiver, then the telephone operator will ask you where you want to connect, and when you tell them, they would connect you. Got it? Srish and Rupam, got it?
Yes, sir.
First what you do, you have to lift the receiver. What do you do first? First, what is the first step? When you go there, first is lift the receiver. Then the telephone operator will ask you how to help. It will greet you and ask you. You tell the operator that I want Dr. Andrew. Then they would connect you to Andrew. Or whatever phone you want, they would connect you. You have to tell the operator. Then, but you have to be mindful of what you said, because there is a, what you are saying? There is the oldest form of telephone of 1880s. 1880 telephone. They are talking of the old telephones. But you have to be mindful of what you said, because the telephone operator could listen to your conversation. The telephone operator could listen to what you are saying. As the number of telephones grew, now more and more people are getting telephone. It was not possible for an operator. Because if there are 20 phones, it's okay. If there are 50 phones, it's okay. Now there are 50,000 phones. You have 5 lakh phones. You can't do that. So telephones were designed to have dials. Now you are having number dials. They are called sometimes number pad. You dial the number instead of telling the operator. This number would get transmitted to a switchboard that could automatically connect telephones. So you dial the number, it goes to a switchboard and automatically your phone gets connected to another phone. Still, operators still routed long distance call. That is only for local calls. Local call, it was automatic, but for long distance call, you still needed operators. Got the idea? For local calls within your area, containing say 50 or 100 or 200 phones, it could be automatic. But if you want to talk to a person in another country, long distance call, you still have to go through operator. That is a second phase. In the late 1920s, now 1880 to 1920, the design of the phone changed. See, there is a landline phone. It is looking something like a landline phone. What changed? The mouthpiece and the earpiece were fused into a single handset. One set containing both mouthpiece and earpiece. The landline phone. One handset containing both earpiece and mouthpiece. Earpiece where you listen and mouthpiece where you talk. You could hold the handset in one hand, leaving your hands, or if you can cradle it between your neck and shoulder, leaving your hands free to write or wear your watch. There is a next development of telephone. I think this phone you have seen, right? Have you seen this phone? Landline phone? Srish and Rupam and Abhi, have you seen this phone? You are not seeing this landline phone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, there is a landline phone where you have got, this is called the handset. One is a earpiece, one is a mouthpiece, and there is a dial where you can dial the numbers. Then next one. Soon people wanted to make calls on the move, means when you are traveling. On the move means traveling. What is the meaning on the move? On the move. What is the meaning? Traveling, while traveling. No, they did not have cell phones. But you could stop on the street and call someone from public telephone booths. In addition to post office, they had public telephone booths. By the 1930s, many major cities across the world had such booths, telephone booths in every part. In fact, this is how most people made calls. Only very rich people had telephones at home. And that time, very few people had telephones at home. Only most of the people had to go to telephone booth. Some years later, people wanted to use telephones while driving. So phones complete with handset and dials were built into cars. Inside the car, built-in telephones. Even trains. But these car phones had no wires. They used radio waves. Without wire, they used radio waves. They were built into cars and into trains. Without wire. That is the first wireless telephone. Where do you find the first wireless telephone? In cars and trains. Cars and trains. In train also there were. Some of the trains they had. Ships, for instance. In the 1970s, a few people had phones that they could carry around in their bags. This was a satellite phones. It could connect to other phones using satellites. You can carry them in your bag. But it is not the modern cell phone. It is a satellite phone which you can carry. They were never popular because they needed a clear line of sight to a satellite in the city. Most of the time the sky would be clouded or there would be barriers. You would be inside a building. If you lived on the second floor, then you have to go to the terrace. So they never became popular. Because you need direct connection with the sky where the satellite is there. So you can't be inside a house. You have to be always in an open place. Inside a house or inside a building you can't make it. You have to go to the terrace, you have to go to the balcony, or you have to go outside. So they never became popular. The satellite phone. Then we have cell phones began to be used at around the same time. Now comes cell phone. These did not need a straight connect with a satellite. So you can be inside a building. They connected to a tower nearby. So you can make it inside your house, inside your office, inside your building, inside a train, inside a car. The first cell phone weighed more than 1 kilogram, 1 kg. Later it got smaller and smaller until it could fit into your pocket. This is the first phone you can see. The first cell phone weighing 1 kg, 1 kilogram, 1 kg. Then it became smaller and smaller until now you have something which goes into your pocket. A cell phone is convenient in other ways. Landline phones have to be connected with wires, telephone wires. This means a lot of digging to lay cables. You have to dig the ground. Since this also requires money, villages did not have phones. But the wireless cell phones has changed that. Nearly everyone has a cell phone now. Because you don't need digging, you don't need so much money for wiring. Today's cell phones are more than just making calls. You can chat, you can play games, you can send emails, you can browse the internet, you can listen to music, you can watch movies, you can click photos and you can record videos. So what we can call a smartphone is really a computer that can also make calls. Today's phones are not just phones, they are computers. Full email, internet, a camera. So all even this class here you can do via smartphone. So it is a smartphone which is a cell phone with a computer built in. What else could a phone of the future do? Today you can speak out your friend's name and your friend will call her up. Means that is a Google Assistant. You just tell voice recognition. Only you speak. You don't even have to dial. One day you would be able to tell your phone, find the number of my third standard math teacher, and it would. This might be, it is not there. In the future, it might be. Don't think that you can do it now. The phone might be able to beam out three-dimensional images of objects. That means 3D objects. You can look at a school bag from every side before you buy it online. So these could be the future phones. You can wrap them around our wrist like a wristwatch, or roll them into a tiny purse. Folding phones. So these could be and charging. How do you charge now? How do you charge your phone now? Your mobile phone, how do you charge? How do you charge your mobile phone now? Yeah, how do you charge? You put a with a charger you connect to your mains. That is called mains. जो plug में लगाता है ना, that is called mains. M-A-I-N-S. So using a charger you plug it to the mains. But there is a better way. Solar cells would be great. As soon as we get sunlight, it is automatically charged. Or motion based charging means whenever you are walking, it would automatically get charged. So solar cells would be great. Another thing is motion based charging. Whenever you are walking or whenever you are traveling, the energy of the motion would keep the phone charged. If the battery was dying, you can take a quick run down the road. The phone would get charged. Means you need not actually wait for the even if you have a power cut, you can charge by just walking or running. Smartphones became outdated very quickly. Most people throw away. Most of the phones get outdated. After 2 or 3 years, you buy new ones. That means a lot of waste. If phones were earth friendly, means you don't have to throw them. Or if you throw them, they would be biodegradable, reusable. So we are also thinking of biodegradable or reusable phone when you throw away. So this is the story of telephones. Now Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Other scientists also worked on similar inventions. Now about Alexander Graham Bell. His father was a professor of elocution. You know elocution? What is elocution?
No, sir.
Standing on the stage and speaking. If you stand on the stage and say one poem or story, that's called elocution. Standing on the stage, you have to be on the stage like a public speaking, but you will read out some poem, some story written by another person, not your own. If you say your own thing, it is public speaking, but if you are reading from a book, that is elocution, but you have to be on a stage. Alexander's mother was almost completely deaf, means she could not hear, but she learned to play the piano. Alexander used to speak close to her forehead so that she could feel the vibrations and make out the words. He later started a school for deaf in Boston. Throughout his life, Alexander kept discovering new ways to communicate. He had 18 patents, means 18 things in his name. The first invention was a machine to remove husk from wheat grains. Husk, you know what is husk? What is husk? What is husk? Anyone? Do you know what is husk? Anyone knows? The outer covering of the grain. The outer covering of the grain.
Outer covering of the
Grain, yeah, husk. Husk is the outer covering of the grain. You have also in rice also, paddy also there is husk. When you remove that, it is called rice. What is the difference between rice and paddy? Paddy is with husk and rice is without husk. So this is about Alexander Graham Bell. What? What are you asking? I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Yeah, say what is your question? What is your question? What is your question? I'm not getting your question. I can't hear anything. Your connection is very weak. So husk is the outer covering of the grain which you remove from the wheat also, and from rice also you have the husk which you remove to make rice. From paddy, if you remove the husk, you get rice. So Bell was fascinated by the way sound travels through vibrations because he was speaking to his deaf mother. If you place your fingers on your throat and speak, you can feel vibrations, and vibrations produce sound. When someone speaks, the vibration will reach your ears and make the eardrum vibrate. This is how you hear. Our hearing depends on vibration. So later you will study in physics that sound is produced by vibration. What do we learn? Sound is produced by vibration. Okay, what do you learn? Sound is produced by vibration. That's what we learn. All the sounds are produced by vibration. So tell me at least one line which you had from the story. Any one line. Abir, Rupam, Shish, any one line. Any one line from the story. Whatever you learnt. Any one thing. Like the first line could be Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. First line could be Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. What is the second line? Tell me.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me anything. Anything about a phone. Yeah, tell me. In 1880s. 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 That is 1880s. He invented in 1880s. Very good. Next. Anything else? Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1880s. Next one. Anything? Rupam, what is the next line? Anything you can say. You don't have to say in order. Anything. Any one line. Whatever you know. You don't even have to say the exact line. What did you learn from Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1880s? How was the first telephone? When he invented in 1880s, how was the first telephone? How did the first telephone look like?
It was connected to one. Sir, it
Yeah.
was connected to one people only, and he can
One
talk
person.
with one people.
Better don't say people. One people nahi hota. One person. Yeah. It was connect. Means one phone could be connected only to one phone. So only two persons could talk. No dialing. You can only talk to one person with whom you are connected. Permanently, two phones are connected. So I can only talk to you. I cannot talk to anyone else. Yeah. Next one. What else did you learn? What is the next phase? Yeah. Say. Yeah. Say.
1.1
Say it. Yeah.
from my mind.
Say whatever you learned in the book, you say that. Whatever we learned from the book, you say from that.
In future phone,
No, we are not coming to future. We are coming about past. We are not coming to future. We are not coming to future. We are talking about the past. We are talking about the past. We are not coming to future. In the past, we had two phones directly connected. Then what else? What happened next? What happened next? What happened next? Then you had a small exchange. You had a small telephone exchange. You had to go to the place and tell the operator that I want to speak to this person. But that exchange could connect only the local persons, local phones. You have to go to an exchange and tell the operator that I want to speak to a particular person, and then those phones would be connected. And the way in which it was connected was called switchboard. Then, what is the next step? What is the next step?
the best so-called mobile phone.
मोबाइल फोन बाद में आता है बेटा, अभी मोबाइल फोन नहीं आया. You are still going to the operator and saying that I want to stop. What is the next one? Then you got the phone with the number dial or number pad. Next is you get the phone with the number dial where you can dial the number. Handset, yeah. Handset where? What is the difference between the handset of landline phone and the old phones? There is one difference. Did you notice?
Sir, the handset phones have dials. Sir,
नहीं, dial handset में नहीं होता बेटा.
and the landline phones.
हैंडसेट में डायल नहीं है. Dial is in the telephone set. In the handset there is something else. The handset जो हाथ में उठाता है, that is called the handset. There you don't have dial. Dial तो नीचे रहता है. In the base में dial रहता है. That is called the base of the phone. Where when you pick up that one, that handset or receiver, वहाँ पर तो नहीं रहता. What is the specialty about that? Earphone and a speaker is together. Where you talk and where you listen. The earphone and mouthpiece are together. Right? Earpiece, previously what happened? Earpiece was different, mouthpiece was different. Earpiece separate, mouthpiece separate. Now in one place you are getting both earpiece and mouthpiece. That is the first thing you got, landline phone. Now next one. Now what is the problem with the landline phone? What is the problem with the landline phone? Anyone? What is the problem with the? There is certain things there are certain things you can't do with landline phone. What is that? What you cannot do? Abhi, what you cannot do with landline phone? Rupam, what you cannot do? There is one difference between landline phone and the modern phone. What is that? Cell phone and landline phone. What is the difference? One main difference. Bolo. Had wires and you cannot carry. You cannot carry.
And could not carry.
I cannot carry them. So that is the first thing. I cannot carry. So when you wanted to carry, what was the first portable phone? They were fixed on cars and trains. They were fixed on cars and trains. Then, what about satellite phone? Anyone of you will say about satellite phone? Satellite phone. Say something about satellite phone.
Phone cannot be used
Inside buildings. Yeah. Inside buildings. You cannot use them inside buildings.
It always in an open area and the sky must not be cloudy.
So you cannot be using inside buildings. You cannot use it inside a building. You cannot use it inside your house. You cannot use inside your office. So it cannot be used inside a building. Now we have the cell phone. Now what was the first cell phone? How big it was or how heavy it was? First cell phone. First cell phone.
The first cell phone was more heavier than 1 kg.
Was heavier, more heavier mat bolo. Heavier. Don't say more heavier. Either say more. It had more weight, or just say heavier. Don't say more heavier. It was heavier than 1 kg, or it was up to 1 kg. It weighed 1 kg. It was very heavy. It weighed 1 kg. Now it got smaller and smaller until you can put it in your pocket. Now your cell phone, other than making calls, what are the other things you can do? खाली call तो नहीं करता ना, you can do certain other things. Yeah, Abhi Nandi, what else you can do with your cell phone other than making calls? Call तो करता ही है. What else you can do? One, Abhi. What else you can do with your phone? Rupam, what else you can do? Shrish, what else you can do with phone? One is you can make calls. What else you can do?
Sir, we can play games and
Right, okay.
emails.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. We can play games. Very good. We can play games. One more thing. Abir, what else you can do with a cell phone? And Shrish, what else you can do? One more point. Yeah, say. What else you can do with cell phone? Abir, what else you can do with cell phone? You can play games. We can see movies, right? We can see movies and videos. We can see videos and movies. We can play games. What else you can do? Shrish, any other point? What else you can do? What else you can do? One is you can play games. One you can watch movies and videos. What else you can do with cell phone? Other than that, anything else? And every day you are using cell phone. You can't say what you are doing with it. What else you do with cell phone? We can
we can listen to song.
We can listen to music. You can listen to music, you can watch videos and movies, you can play games. What else? Abhi, anything else? You can use it as a camera to take photographs. You can take it as a camera to record, take photographs or record videos. What else you can do? You can browse internet. You can browse internet. Then you can send messages. WhatsApp, SMS. You can send messages. You can chat online. You can chat online. You can send messages. You can click photographs. You can record videos. You can watch movies. You can watch videos. You can play games. So these are the things we are going to do with we are doing we are doing with our mobile phones. Not only for talking, we are sending messages. How you are sending messages? WhatsApp, SMS, text messages, voice messages. You can send pictures. Even pictures you can send. You are using them as a small computer. You are sending them to use emails. You can even send emails. So this is how we are using. How we are using the cell phone. Can you do all these things with a landline phone? Can you do all these things with landline phone? Anyone? Abhi? Can you do this with landline phone? Taking pictures, sending internet, sending emails. Can you do with landline phone?
No.
No.
No, sir.
So what is actually the so why you can do these things with cell phone but you can't do with landline phone? Why? You can do all these things, email, browsing the internet, all these videos, all these things you can do with a mobile phone, but you can't do with landline phone. Why? Why? Because the cell phone is a phone plus a camera plus a small computer. It is actually a combination of phone is not only a phone. A cell phone is a phone plus camera plus a small computer. So three things combined. What the cell phone you are having is not a phone. It is a phone plus a camera plus one small computer. Got it? Rupam, got it?
Yes, sir.
What today's phone is? What is the cell phone? It is a phone plus a camera plus a small computer. Amir, got the point? Got the point? Amir, did you get the point? समझा कि नहीं? Okay. You say and then go. बोल के जाना चाहिए ना, then go. Okay, Rupam. So we have got we have got a cell phone story. Now tell me something about Alexander's parents. Shish and Rupam, tell me something about Alexander's parents. At least one line.
Sir, Alexander's father too.
Yeah, say. Was Alexander's father was? Huh? Alexander's father? One at a time, beta. One by one. One by one. Yeah, but what are you saying about Alexander's father? Say again.
Sir, his father did elocution.
Yeah, he was a teacher of elocution. Now, Srish, you are saying something. Something else. Yeah, say.
Alexander's mother was deaf.
Was almost deaf. Not 100% deaf, but 90% deaf. Yeah. Alexander's mother was deaf. Very good. But she played one musical instrument. What was it? What musical instrument did she play?
His mother knew to
Yeah, same. What musical instrument did she play?
Piano.
She played the piano. She learned to play the piano. Very good. Now the last question is, How sound is produced? How is sound produced?
That sound is produced by vibration.
Very good. Sound is produced by vibration. Without vibration, there is no sound. All sound, any sound, something can fall from your hand to the ground. हाथ से कुछ गिर जाता है. Something you drop. Your carpenter is hitting with a hammer. Any sound. The motor car is making a sound. Your bike is making a sound. The birds are the birds sound. The birds are singing. The lion is roaring. All the sound. Every sound is made by vibration. Every sound is made by. How is every sound made?
Vibration.
Vibrations.
Vibration.
Very good. So okay. So next we will have on Friday. I will take up this again.